Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will see how to install Windows 11 on VMware Fusion. So if you have recently switched to Mac, you might be looking forward to install Windows 11, and the easiest way is to download VMware Fusion and install Windows 11 inside a virtual machine. For your convenience, I have divided this video in two parts. First part is downloading VMware Fusion. So those are some simple steps. You can just search for Broadcom login, and then you will get the Broadcom support portal link at the very first search result. Just select it, and once you go to that page, here you will find the menu. There you have to click on the login button, then click login. Here you can type in your account username. In case if you do not have the account, you can just sign up for a new account. I already have an account, so I just entered my username and then password and then click sign in. Once I sign in, I will be on my dashboard. There you have to click on the my downloads in the left pane. Under my downloads, you should be able to locate free software downloads available here. Just click on the here link there, and it will next take you to the free downloads. From this list, you have to select VMware Fusion. Okay, so once you click on VMware Fusion, it will take you to the next page here. So here we have the currently released VMware Fusion 25H2, and also there is a version called VMware Fusion 13. So different releases are available here. You can pick the one you want. So as of this video, version 25H2 is the latest version. It is worth to mention here that VMware Fusion is a free software. It's a free to use software from Broadcom, and you do not need a product key or license to use this software. Even if you search Google, it will show you that VMware Fusion is now free for personal, educational and commercial use. There you will also find the VMware Fusion blog link. In the blog, they have also mentioned that VMware Fusion and Workstation are now free for all users since November 2024. You do not have to pay anything for using VMware Fusion. So now, since we already know that it is free to use, let's proceed to the download. So in this case, I selected 25H2. In the next page, you have to click on terms and conditions first, because the download link is not activated here and it shows screening required. So first you have to click on terms and conditions. Once you click on that, the options will now activate. You can first select I agree to terms and conditions, and then you have the download link also activated. Just click on it, and then it would ask you for additional verification. Click on the yes button there. Next, it will ask you the trade compliance and download conditions, and there you have to provide your details, basic details such as full name, last name, email ID, where do you live, and what is your postal code, country, etc, etc. Just provide these details. Make sure you click on I agree here, and once you click on submit, you will see this at the background. Account verification is successful for the user, and now it will automatically take you to the download page. And if you click on the download link here, it will start the VMware Fusion download. You can save it to the desktop or wherever you want. If you want a custom location, you can save it to there. And once the VMware Fusion is downloaded, it is a .dmg file, the normal installer for Mac. Just double click on the DMG file once it is downloaded. So we come to the second part of this video, and you will be presented a screen like this. So this is the screen I was talking about. You will get the select the installation method here. If you are on the Silicon Mac, Apple Silicon Mac, you would need Windows 11 ISO, which is for ARM versions or architecture, because the normal Windows 11 ISO we download on Windows operating system won't work on this system, because x64 or x86 architecture is not readable by Mac. So you would instead here need ARM architecture file, the ISO file. So I have downloaded both of them. When I use the x64 architecture file, it gives me the error and I was not able to proceed further. So then I downloaded ARM 64 ISO file and I will now proceed next with that file. So I will just drop that file to the select the installation method window. Now once I do that, I can just click on continue. Then you will be next asked to select the operating system for this virtual machine. Select Microsoft Windows and it should automatically take Windows 11 64-bit ARM. Now click on continue button and then under specify the boot firmware, make sure you check UEFI secure boot, then click continue. So here you have to encrypt the drive. This is a similar process we do on VMware workstation on Windows. This is just to compliance with Windows 11 basic requirements, and those says that we must have a TPM installed, and for TPM the encryption is required, and that is why here you have to type in a password and verify it. You can also tick mark the remember password in the macOS keychain. So here we have the summary for the virtual machine. The basic requirements are fulfilled. The basic requirement is the capacity of hard disk is should be above 64 GB. The memory should be above 4 GB, and rest of the requirements are fulfilled. So I will just click on the finish button here. Then it would ask you to save the virtual machine file. Where you want to save the virtual machine file, just type in a name, and by default it takes the virtual machines folder inside your profile, but you can also select a custom location. Just hit the save button here, and now our virtual machine is ready to start. Just click on this play icon. It would then ask you to press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Just press any key on your keyboard so that setup can start. And then we have here the setup. Windows 11 setup is here. Select your language and time and currency format, and then click next. I will leave it to default English United States. Then select the keyboard. I will also let it to default. Then select the setup option. I would like to, here you have to select install Windows 11 and make sure you check mark I agree everything will be deleted, including files, apps and settings. So this option does not have any meaning here because we are making a clean install. So the virtual machine is already empty, so it won't be deleting anything. Just click on the next button. Now it would be asking to enter the product key. Since Windows 11 is a licensed product, you need to enter a product key here. Type in your genuine Windows 11 product key here, or in case if you want to activate it later, you can also select I don't have a product key. Then it will allow you to select the edition, then accept the licensing terms, and then select a location to install. So we have already the drive space created here. Just click on the next button, and now it is ready to install. Just click on the install button. So the installation is now started. It may take a while to complete. So few moments later, it is about to reach 77%, and then it restarted. It may restart multiple times while installing. So after restart, it is on a different screen which also shows installing, and it goes from 0% to 100% on this screen as well. So few moments later, it again restarted, and now it restarted for the OOBE setup. So here we have the Windows 11 logo, and now the OOBE setup starts. It first asks us to select the country or region. Just select your country and then click yes. Then select the keyboard layout again and click yes. I will click skip for second keyboard layout, and then you can proceed with local account creation. So here type in your username, then password. You can also keep it blank if you like. Then click next, and then click accept for the privacy settings. And once it is done, you will be taken to the first sign in animation. Here we have the first sign in animation, which may take a while to complete since this is your first login after installing Windows 11. And once you are at the desktop, the installation is almost complete. Since this is a VMware virtual machine, you should install here the VMware tools, which unlocks more options on display and add the wings to the virtual machine. So by default, these VMware tools are in the DVD drive for the installed Windows 11. So just open the file explorer and go to DVD drive. There you have to click on setup. Click yes in the user account control confirmation prompt, and the installer is now running for VMware tools. Select the typical installation and complete it. And in few moments you should see the difference. The display is now extended. The display is now more clear, and you can also select the display settings since you have VMware drivers are now installed on the system, which are the required drivers. After installing the VMware tools, you have to restart the system. So in this way, we have finally completed the installation of Windows 11 on a VMware virtual machine inside a MacBook using VMware Fusion software. In case if you have any question about this method, do let me know in your comments. I'll be happy to help you. And that's it for now in this video. Thanks for watching it. If you found it helpful, do like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.